Hi there, everybody. My name is Mr. Tom. You can call me Tom, or you can call me Mr. Tom. What I am going to do for you is I'm going to give you drama for your life. I'm going to tell you things that you did not know about Mr. Tom, or maybe about different things in your life. And then I also going to give advice to people who had questions for Mr. Tom. So the first thing that I'm going to do is tell you a little story about Mr. Tom. One time, Mr. Tom, he had a dad named Tommy, but Tommy is still Mr. Tom dad, but Tommy used to work on the dock. And one time the union been on strike and he's down on his work, and it was tough. It's so tough. And Mr. Tom's mom was named Gina, and Gina will work the diner all the day. She working for the man and she would bring home her pay, cause she loved him for love. And they say you got to hold on to what you got, because it doesn't make a difference if you make it or not. Because how can you know if you will make it or not? You cannot know. You cannot just guess and say, oh, I don't think that I will make it, because then maybe you could win the lottery, or you could maybe find some money on the ground, or you could go buy food and you would not have to be hungry. So you cannot say that you will not make it. You have to hold on, because how can you know? Now, the one time that my father, Tommy, he would play the guitar, but one time he put it in a hock, and that's like a pawn shop. Like, back in my country, I have a pawn shop I call You Sell, I Buy. And people will come sell thing, and then I buy the thing. And sometimes they would come back and buy the thing back, but then I would not sell back. Or maybe some other person would come and buy their thing. And I say, I'm sorry, Mr. Tom had to sell your thing, because you not come back in the right time. And because how can you know? You cannot just say, oh, I will just leave my wedding ring at the Mr. Tom You Sell, I Buy, and they come back in 2 years, maybe still be there. You cannot know. You have to plan ahead. You have to think about it. So something happened. He could not talk anymore after he put his 6-string in the hock. And then Gina, she would dream a run away. And this was before my mom had me, because after my mom, she had me, she said I was the best thing ever to happen to her. She would never run away from me. But then she ran away. But I don't know what happened there. And she would cry in the night, and I didn't hear this because I was not born yet, but my father, he would tell me that sometimes she would cry, and he would say, baby, it's okay. Someday we'll be okay, because you just have to hold on to what you got, because it doesn't make a difference if we make it or not, because how can you know? And that's the story of Mr. Tom, and how I didn't grow up then, but I had grown up at some time later in my life. And if the story sounds familiar, then I'm happy to help you, so you can feel like you're not the only one. So for next time, Mr. Tom will tell you more story about Mr. Tom's life, and I will answer questions for the people. And actually, I have somewhere I have around here. I had a question. Oh, I see the question there. Someone said, Mr. Tom, how you can walk around, do things, move around with no hand, no leg? And I said to the people, I say, well, sometime maybe you should try. Maybe you had no hand, no feet, and you will find other things. Like I have cat at home, and the cat sometime when I whistle a special way, I go and the cat come, and the cat will bring me things. And sometimes if I want like a drink or something, I make a special and the cat will bring me the cat would take a drink, and the cat would come over and to dribble the water in my mouth like blah, blah, blah. And then Mr. Tom will get a drink like that. So that's how Mr. Tom do things without hand and without leg. And next time you have a question for Mr. Tom, you can send your question to Mr. Tom at thegmail.com. Com rhyme with Tom, so maybe you can't remember, because otherwise how can you know? You may send the wrong email to the wrong person, and next thing you know, you have mail or a bride from another country, like say Thailand or something. Okay, that's all for Mr. Tom. Thank you. See you next time. Mwah.